Hello everyone, and today I wanna do a quick video to talk a little bit more about my work with ontology. If you want to know more about ontology, you can click on the video description here, but make it very simple. Ontology is the study of being. Is the study of, why I have a particular way of looking at my world, looking at my life, observing things, why I learn certain types of emotions and I embrace those emotions more easily than other people. For example, some people they are always in a kind of emotional state of enthusiasm or motivation or engagement. It seems to be like they're natural. Other people are in other types of emotions as their baseline. And also, ontology is the study of how we show up to other people. It's the study of presence and body in the way that I show up, for example, in an organization when I have meetings with my team, with my leadership, how I show up even on Zoom meetings, right? So that whole idea that the body speaks, the body has a particular language. All of these aspects, plus our beliefs, our narratives, our thoughts are objects of study of ontology. So in summary, ontology is going to be looking a lot at the way you, the way I, the way we as a team look and observe the world around us, the way we observe our lives. And that's very important because whatever is the problem we need to solve. So if I think about, sometimes people talk to me and say, look, my problem, my crisis at this moment in my life is work-life balance. I do not have work-life balance. I work like 16 hours a day. I don't have time for myself. I don't have time for my family. So this is the crisis. And a traditional approach to that from mentoring or even executive coaching would be, okay, so what do you want? Well, I want to have more work and life balance. So let's work at the actions. Let's develop together an action plan to get to that result. On the ontological approach, which is the approach that I use, before we go to the action plan, we are going to be looking at the way this particular person observes his or her life. And to give you more examples around that, for example, if that person has strong and core beliefs about the need to be perfectionist, the need to deliver everything in a perfect way, well, there's no surprise that this person works so many hours a day, right? So in order to have an effective action plan, an action plan that's going to be implemented is really, we need to look at the beliefs, we need to look at the behaviors, we need to look at the emotions that this person has. For example, many people that live with this crisis of work-life balance, lack of work and life balance, they live in an emotional state of fear and anxiety. We also are going to have to look at that. Another interesting thing is the way we observe things, the particular way we observe things. It can also limit us and it can also provide some benefits to us. Usually the crises in our lives, they arrive when we get stuck and we learn and we live our lives a little bit like in the automatic pilot, and we only observe things in a certain way. So, particular to that, what do you mean by that, Daniel? I'm saying that, for example, for a person that observes everything around his or her life through the lenses of perfectionism, well, that is going to create a crisis, right? So the ontological work is not only about, okay, you got to get rid of the perfectionism. You got to forget this whole concept of perfectionism. You need to relax. You need to man, good is enough. It does not need to be perfect. No, it's actually beyond that. Because perfectionism in itself has benefits, such as, for example, usually perfectionist people are very successful in their careers because they usually deliver very good products and services, and they usually exceed their boss's expectations. But the question here will be, okay, to which extent being perfectionist is still helping you, and to which extent in some areas of your life or in some routines of your life you need to try some different lenses. You need to look at your life in a different way, right? So we are not going to be talking about get rid of perfectionism forever. We are going to be talking about, maybe it's time to have different lenses, different glasses. And yes, in some situations, it's okay to wear the lens of a perfectionist person. And in other situations, you need to wear the lenses of, good is enough. Good is enough. So that's the work I do as an ontological coach. I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel for free. You just need to click here on the red button. Leave your comments into this video and write to me, or you can even visit my website if you want to know more about it. Welcome, and looking forward to keep in touch with you.